I don't know why we always transition from Fed Hawk to a first place team, but it's cool. Waterford boys and girls have been a top Hawking team all year. I'm joined by Waterford reporter Nick Mullens. The Wildcats are tough, man. Tough. Who got work this week?
Well, Eric, the Waterford Lady Wildcats continued their dominance with the 63-23 win Monday night over the Federal Hocking Lady Lancers. Waterford started off hot and they never looked back. They were lights out from the field and just couldn't get anything going. They were so hot from behind the arc anywhere. 15 Wildcats, Lady Allie Kern had 15 points. Wildcats went up early and the Lancers missing a lot of shots and turning the ball over 19 times in this game. Waterford took advantage of the opportunities opened up in the transition game. This team looks to be rolling, and as our reporter Scott McDonald said last week, the Wildcats have needed to get a little bit more from their bench. And they've done just that. With another blowout win of 66-27 over Miller Thursday, they have been able to get so much from their bench and get a lot of good minutes. 9 of their girls have scored in both games. Don't let that trick you though. Allie Kern was absolutely dominant in the minutes she got. She ended the night with 19 points, 10 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 6 assists. Megan Ball contributed 13 points. Their defense has also been stout this week, recording 19 of 25 takeaways.
They are tough, and they're the defending state champions for a reason. They have heavy expectations. But the boys are undefeated in their conference as well.
Well, Eric, you're absolutely right. The boys have gone a little bit under the radar because of how good the girls have been. They didn't have quite the season that they did last year, even though the girls won state, but the boys had 16-4. They were continuing what they did to have another great season.
So what's up then this year?
They're off to a slightly worse start, but they are 10-3 after the 77-54 win against South Gallia Thursday night and are on top of the TVC-Hocking. And as Blake Baker will mention later, the Waterford boys have a lot of different options when it comes to having a great night. This team will have a lot of big games coming up and will definitely test whether or not they keep the #1 spot in the Hocking. They will be able to up against Trimble, Fort Fry, and Warren, and these teams will definitely give the Wildcats a challenge. Both teams have playmakers, which shows why the 4 out of the 5 games they've lost have only been by 3 points.
I mean, both teams in the top 10. I mean, both #1 in their conference, undefeated in their conference. If you don't like what you hear, stop them. Thank you, Nick.